What should the court order be this time?
I'm gonna shoot you.
Do you want to introduce?
Greetings, I'm Oz.
We love interrupting each other. I'm Nathan, and welcome to Game Nights.
Yes, welcome to Game Nights. And since Shad isn't here, one of us has to pick up the interruption quota.
Yeah, so we're doing that right now.
Yeah.
It's a bit hard. I'm not very good at it. I'm not used to it. So I might need you, Oz, to pick up the ball in that regards and just
How
interrupt.
about right now?
That would be really
I
good.
think we've met our quota.
But this is nightly news as well.
Okay, yes. This is nightly news.
Nightly news. We've got some new stories for you. And Oz, our anchorman here, is going to kick us off, as always.
Yes. Can I get my phone?
Yeah, sure.
First bit of news is this. The old, Norm McDonald died. And, it's really, sad. Yeah, you know, the old thing about Norm McDonald is that... Okay, I'm not going to do a Norm McDonald impression.
Okay.
Yeah, so he died. Rest in peace, Mr. McDonald. He was a comedic genius.
Yeah.
Not to say I'm anything like Norm MacDonald, but
You looked up to him.
I looked up to him and I saw his genius for what it was, you know? He's the kind of guy you just put him in a room and his personality is just entertaining. He's just, that's it.
Yeah.
You
that's
know?
good. That's good. That's a very sought after talent that people can't really... Like, some people are just born with it. And
Yeah.
this guy was.
Yeah. Yeah, really sad. I went through the weekend watching a bunch of his clips. Have you seen any of his stuff?
I actually haven't seen any of his stuff.
My favourite one, which isn't appropriate for... So, do you mind if I quickly put one on?
Sure.
He was in northern Canada.
Okay, the thing I love about comedians like that is that it isn't always a punchline. It's just the stuff that they say in the way they say it. Like, they know they're funny, but they do not play it like
Exactly, because
up at all.
The thing about comedy is it isn't just the punchline.
Yeah.
It's so many other things. The absurdity of what you're saying is the main thing, you know?
Like, some of my favourite humour and, like, comedians are just, like, the dry humour.
Yeah.
Where it's just, they play into their awkwardness or their personality and it just makes funny situations. Like, that...
Those Mormon guys on the internet, they're pretty funny. What are they called again?
Studio C.
Studio C.
Yeah.
They were great. What does C stand for? Christianity?
I don't know. No, Studio C, because, like, in a TV or film studio, they would have different studios. Like A, B, C, D, and they were in C.
Since they're members of LDS.
But, like, the whole state, basically, is anyways.
Oh, okay. Oh, really?
All of Utah is, like, full of Mormons.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Yeah, so...
Wait, really?
Really?
Really, Rocky? So he was a very funny man. Rest in peace, Norm MacDonald. That's the final word. Yeah, very funny man, very good man.
Sad to see him go, but I'm probably going to binge all his stuff now and just have a good laugh, because...
Man's a genius.
Why does the world take all the good people so quickly?
God needs them more. And hey, heaven's a funnier place now. So, yeah.
Yeah. What's next, Oz?
But it just sucks that it's much more depressing down here.
Yeah, well, hopefully get some funny people born and raised.
Yep. Okay. Chang Chi actor gets cancelled.
What happened? How'd he get cancelled? I
Now-
thought this movie did great. Or was
Sure.
it? Like, did he post something on social media? Did he say something
No.
on Twitter?
He did.
He did?
Yep.
Oh.
I'm not allowed to read the tweets. So I won't.
Okay.
All I'll say is he got cancelled for saying bad things on the internet. Did you hear about this before?
Yeah.
Do you know more about it than me? I
No.
think you probably do.
No.
Okay, neither
no.
do I.
I just saw headlines and I was like, you know what? I don't care enough to know.
Yeah.
And, you know, as someone who does a news story, you know, we do a news video every week.
When?
Right now. As someone who does this,
okay. Yeah.
it's a bit dumb for me to ignore news headlines like this, pop culture related, but I don't know, part of me doesn't feel like it's going to be cancelled for very long.
Well, a part of me agrees, but the biggest part of me doesn't care. You know?
Yeah,
It's
same.
Shang-Chi actor.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi? Oh, that's out now? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They should have done this before then to garner some actual interest in the movie.
Oh my gosh.
Because then at least they'd have the homophobes on side, you know, like, that yellow feller said that on the internet? I'm gonna go watch his movie. I don't know what Shang Chi means, but he's got some bright ideas, that fella.
Oh my gosh. Is this getting cut? Is this staying in? I don't know.
We'll leave it up to Shad.
This... Okay, yeah, he said some things on the internet, got cancelled. I feel like as much as cancel culture is very, like, apparent on the internet,
No.
some people are going to have very, like, quick breaks.
What, they just exit for a bit, come back?
Yeah, because I feel like people are more aware of it now.
Yeah.
Like you know, a couple of years back ago, people weren't as prepared for it. So bigger YouTubers who got cancelled have kind of just completely left and given up hope on everything. But because it's more apparent, like, in the online space now, people who get cancelled, I feel like, are going to be like, okay, I'll go for a little bit, think about what I did, maybe change, maybe not, but they'll come back.
Well, that's the thing about the whole mob mentality of it, is that it's never consistent.
Yeah.
Like, for example, let's say you get, I don't know, a sitting member of the President of the United States, right? Wait, a sitting member, that made no sense. Let's say you get the President of the United States, Joe Biden, who said something like, I don't know, poor kids can be just as smart as white kids. Where's the connotation there, you know? You can say something like that, you know, bad. President Trump says, they're not sending their best folks. They're sending rapists, they're sending murderers, they're sending drugs. I assume some of them are good people, okay? Like, everyone just holds that over him forever, you know? So it's never why I picked the two most controversial things I possibly could, because I don't want this part to be in the video, probably, you know? Who knows?
The impressions are on point.
Did I do Joe Biden well? I don't remember.
No, but the Trump one was really... and the Southerner from before. It's hilarious.
Feller. Yeah. Yeah, so Shang-Chi gets cancelled.
I reckon he'll be back for this sequel.
Yeah. They did a similar thing to Manny Pacquiao, didn't they?
I don't know.
Manny Pacquiao, the boxer. He said some homophobic stuff and he got cancelled for a little bit. But he beats people up for a living, so who cares? You know?
And they make so much money.
Yes. Like, do you make $100 million or something from a fight?
They make insane amounts from just like a single fight. So
yeah.
If you can bring in the money, which I'm guessing Shang-Chi, as much as we criticize it, is you know, going to have that kind of diversity banner under it, and so Disney's going to keep it and keep pushing it. Because I think out of all the movies that they've released so far this year, it's probably been like their best performing one.
Yeah.
That doesn't have
That's not saying a lot.
Yeah, I know. I think as much as he's cancelled right now, he's going to make a return.
You reckon?
Yeah.
In Shang-Chi 2?
Yeah, yeah, he's going to come back.
There won't be another Shang-Chi until like World War III starts, and they want to get like, they fully sell out to the Chinese party. You know Disney, how they're always trying to...
They're so bad.
Yeah,
they're
man.
So bad.
So bad.
They're like... And like the thing is that China's going to ban all their content at the end anyways.
Yeah.
Because they could be like, if our kids aren't, you know, out in the field working or doing stuff productive...
Out in the field?
Out there. Out in the field. Like the work field.
The work field?
In the factories, in the...
Now, I know you haven't studied communism as much as I have, but I dare say based.
Like,
nice.
They're going to want their people to be more productive, and Disney content does not make you productive.
Yeah, I
That's
agree.
basically what I've seen them do, is just like ban things and limit things to increase productivity so they can make more money and be more powerful.
Yeah.
And so, as much as Disney wants to be in their pocket and be like, haha, look at all the stuff we make for China, in the end they're going to be like, you kind of waste time, get lost.
Yeah. And also their content sucks. Like the Disney...
Yeah.
Like when these movies, they pander to China, the Chinese people are... Okay, like, I hate the Chinese government, but the Chinese people aren't stupid.
No.
Because, like, for example, Iron Man 3, there was two different versions. There was the West version, and then there was the Chinese version. In the Chinese version, they just inserted this character who was Tony Stark's surgeon, his doctor, and they just had a ton of scenes where Robert Downey Jr. is talking to him on the phone, and they just made this guy like a secondary character where he's like, oh, I really want to mentor Tony Stark, but it's difficult, you know, trying to help this guy. And Chinese audiences didn't like it. They're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Stop trying to pander to us.
Yeah,
And there's a similar thing in Zack Snyder Justice League too. I mean, he was a very charismatic Chinese man. I'll give him that. But still, it annoyed Chinese people.
Yeah.
Chiffon pear. Okay, and here's another piece of news. Oh, you got anything else to say on Shang-Chi?
No, that's it basically.
That's it, yeah. Who cares about Shang-Chi? So,
Okay.
your time to find the news for us.
On to the Nathan stories.
The Nathan stories.
First off, it was Batman's birthday over the weekend.
Batman's birthday?
Batman's birthday.
How old is he turning?
I don't know.
He'd be like 100, wouldn't he?
He's like 80-something now or something.
Wow.
Like.
No, wait, that's Adam West. I'm talking about Batman.
No, Batman. Yeah.
No, Batman, the character's very old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like his... Okay. I think it was like in 2014 or something. It was his 75th birthday.
1939. May in 1939.
Wow.
How long ago was that?
That was a long time ago.
I wouldn't know. I'm not a mathematician, so...
But yeah, Batman's birthday.
Yeah, Batman's birthday.
He's very old now, but he's still quite relevant with a new movie coming out. Is it next year?
Yes, Robert Pattinson, where, ironically, he's playing the youngest Batman we've ever had on the screen.
Apparently, I've heard it's very dark. It could get an R-rated rating.
Ooh.
Like, people have said it's nearly horror-like, that film.
Because Paul Dano's playing the Riddler. You'd make a good Riddler, I think.
You think so?
Yeah, I think you would. I'd make a good Penguin, I guess. Clayface. And Clayface. Okay.
But do you have any good memories of Batman? Like, okay.
Yes, when I was a kid.
Yep.
When I was like 5 or 6, I had a Batman costume.
Same.
I was very proud of it.
Same.
I was very proud of it.
You made it? Or you...
Yeah, it was bulletproof. No. I bought it from a store. How's a 5 or 6-year-old going to make a Batman
you're like,
costume?
I was very proud of it. I was like, okay, did you make it? Or you just bought it and you're like, I am proud of this.
My mum bought it for me. I was 6 years old.
Okay.
How much?
Hey, when I was 6 years old, I was making stuff. Not very well, mind you, but I thought I was... Because funny enough, I remember in my first year of school, there was this like this thing they gave us where they gave you a sheet of paper, and they're like, when I grow up, I want to be. And me...
Why would you want to be?
B, ...
Like,
so like...
A single bee? I would want a swarm of them.
It was... No, it's... No. Oz, stop it.
Keeping bees, you want honey. Like, one single bee, that's going to be working like 80 hours a week.
Shad, come back, please, so you can wreck him.
If you had one bee, I mean...
And some people will put like, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a mechanic. I want to be a superstar.
What did you put?
I want to be Batman. Legit. And then I drew a city, like, silhouette with a Batman symbol in the sky.
Do you know what I said at those things?
What?
I want to be an actor.
And look where you are now, Oz.
Yep. The lowest possible end of acting.
Nah, you're not comedians, so...
Well, I wish I was I could if I wanted to, I could write down YouTube comedian under my, like...
You should do that, Oz.
I
You should be just a YouTube comedian.
Because there is no creature more loathsome in this universe than someone who calls themselves a YouTube comedian.
It's like the two... and you're like, I'm also on the side, I hustle as a lawyer.
Yeah, there's only one thing worse than YouTube comedian, that's content creator. Influencer's the worst one. That's the lowest circle of hell.
Yeah.
If you say you're an influencer...
Yeah. See, I put content creator in some forms because like, it just fits, and it fits both in the space and in what I am, because they're like, oh, you an editor? It's like, well, yeah, but I also do this and that. So,
you create content.
Exactly. But influencer for sure is the most... Yeah.
Yeah. What are we talking about again? Batman, that's right. Batman, so I feel like Ben would make the best Bane.
I mean, he did the Bane joke in one of the skits.
Yeah, because Bane's a big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Ben does feel in charge when he's out. That's an inside joke. Who would Shad be? Commissioner Gordon, I guess?
Yeah, I mean...
Alfred. No, not Alfred.
No, not Alfred. No. I mean, I feel like Shad would either be Batman, because of all the, like... His weaponry.
Oh, yeah, dude. This is his Batman. I'm Alfred.
Yeah.
Okay. Great, that's not bad. Okay. Master Wayne. If you're a mate of mine in Burma. Alright.
But, okay. Favourite memory of Batman?
I really like the time where he interrogates the Joker.
Good scene.
He like punches him right in the hand. It's like a starting gig. It's like, wow, man. Yeah. Punched a dude in the hand. Yeah.
Do you know?
There's no joke for that. I just wanted.
Yeah,
cool
that's
when he
just.
punched
I
him in
mean,
the head.
it was a good movie. That movie.
a great
Don't-
movie.
oh.
Oh, rest in peace, Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
Why is everyone I love dying? I want to call my mum. Tell her I love her.
It's the way of the world right now, dude. They just dropping like flies.
Everyone's dropping
But
flies. Yeah.
I think my favorite memory was the old Batman movies,
Which one?
like the nipple armor. I've watched them now, and I've just been like, oh my gosh, why did I like this as a kid? But like growing up, I would see a Batman movie at the video store and just grab it and be like, we're watching this! And my dad would be like, please, no,
So
not again.
Batman and Robin the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze?
Yes.
All of those movies suck, right? But when Arnold Schwarzenegger, who I don't like anymore, does his Mr. Freeze like, okay, people, chill. Or when he's like, what killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age! Gold. Pure gold.
I just like how iconic... Okay, it was a funny time too, because I guess you look at them now and we're like, that was probably the worst bit of...
Probably the worst bit of media ever made.
Yeah. But like, it was at such a weird time where it was like, we weren't into the like stereotypical like, you know, the old 60s Batman and Robin like show.
Yeah.
Like that was a bit too backyard, like kids making a movie type thing for then.
Yeah.
But we weren't at that point now where we had like the Dark Knight and it was serious and real. Like it was this weird in between of like keeping to the comics, but also we're in a real world setting. And also it was like the 80s, 90s where it was just like the most cringe media.
Well, the one with, what's his name? Who's this guy that played Vulture? I forget his name.
Oh,
You know who I'm talking about though, right?
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
Batman.
Yeah.
Did you see his Batman with Jack Nicholson as the Joker?
yeah.
That was, have you seen it recently?
No, I haven't.
Incredible.
Yeah.
That was a great, the first Batman, Batman 89, great movie. I'd say a perfect movie almost.
Yeah, like I enjoyed watching that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, then the other two were definitely a bit more. I just remember clips in my head, and I'm just like looking back at them, like, what was I on as a kid?
Dude, like Wayne Tower was like this statue of a dude like holding a tower.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
But
It's
yeah,
physically impossible. Anyway.
my memories of
stupid.
Batman are mostly of that. That's what.
Yeah. What about Nolan Batman?
Yeah.
Masterclass.
Like now I appreciate them,
first
but
two.
again, growing up as a kid, I remember seeing the first Batman Begins, and I was just like,
Scary. It scared me.
it was scary. Oh yeah, because it was Scarecrow.
Yeah. You'd think so, yeah.
But also, I don't know, as a kid it was like I appreciate movies now like Inception and some of his other stuff. Like I enjoy them now because
Memento, Tenet, watch Tenet the other
yeah,
night.
like they are very engaging films as an adult, but as
Yeah.
a younger kid,
Wasn't as cool.
But Batman Begins was probably like dull boring for me. I remember watching it and just being like, ugh.
Yeah, because you don't understand what's going on.
Yeah,
You're like, oh.
but The Dark Knight with Joker and stuff, that was a good movie. That was engaging enough for me. I think also as well, I like matured, and the last one was a bit boring for me. So
When's the last time you watched Batman Begins?
I want to say last year.
Okay.
I watched lots of movies last year.
Well, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, it
just
is a good
making
movie.
sure.
It is a good movie now, but as a kid growing up, it was just
Yeah.
lots of adults talking and not much
Not much action.
action happening.
Yeah.
Where like at least, anyway, talking way too much about Batman. Great,
I want to keep talking about Batman.
Yeah.
Guys, do you want to keep hearing about Batman? Comments below.
do a Batman
We'll read it
video.
after.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but I want to ask you about, you were talking about the second Batman movie. Tell me
Yeah.
about that. Thoughts on Batman 2?
I thought it was awesome. Like the setting up of characters. And the thing is, what's really sad about it is that they wanted to do a sequel
With Ledger.
with Ledger.
They
But
would have done 1,000 sequels with
yeah,
Ledger.
because like it was such
Yeah.
so well done, but it's really sad. But also the good thing is that like they ended it in a way that like it was resolved. You could move on with your life, and
Yeah.
you didn't feel like you were waiting.
Heath
for
Ledger couldn't move on with his, unfortunately. Taken from us way too early.
Bloody good Aussie too.
Yeah, this is why you should never mix sleeping medication with alcohol.
Yeah.
I don't recommend it, people.
Or play the Joker to an insane role, like amount. Like that dude
Yeah.
isolated himself in hotels.
Okay, so that's the Batman news. I don't know why I'm checking my phone. What else?
We also have
Oh, we forgot the Dark Knight Rises, though. I love it for its meme value.
Yeah.
And the fact that Trump quoted Bane when doing a speech.
that was so good.
That was gold. It's like, we take the democracy back and we give it back to you, the people. gold.
Was that 2016 that happened?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
That was... What a year 2016 was. It was very...
If only we knew that the ride didn't stop at 2016, didn't stop at 2018, 19. It didn't stop. It's still going. We're still on it now.
We're still on it, and it's great.
No flash photography, people. Like,
yeah. No, I enjoyed it as well. It had its flaws.
Yeah.
But as an entertaining movie, it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was
and
3 hours long or something.
Very good IMAX shots, like that opening plane scene in
Man.
theaters.
I can literally quote
IMAX.
that entire scene.
Oh,
I can quote that entire scene.
I saw that in
that scene in the plane. I can quote it in its entirety.
I miss cinema. I miss going to like a big cinema with a big box of popcorn with massive speakers and just being blown away.
The entire scene I can quote.
Yeah, I know you can quote the entire scene.
You're a big guy. For you. If I pull that off, will you die? It will be extremely painful.
Bane was an interesting character because I liked the way that they played Bane. I liked the way that they made so many like comic-related things realistic.
Yeah.
Like they put it in a real world setting and stuff.
Did you see? So Tom Hardy, he's a big guy, right?
Yeah.
But he's not a tall guy.
Yeah.
And so when they made him play Bane, they had to give him boots that had soles, like the big rubber soles that were like this big. Yeah. He's practically wearing stilts.
Yeah.
Because he's a little fella.
Yeah, he's a little...
Yeah, he's like a badger.
Like most actors are.
Yeah, most actors are small people, you know, except for Vince Vaughn. He's a tall guy. He's a big guy.
But yeah, Batman's birthday. Share your comment, share your stories and things in the comments below. Like your memories of Batman and what you like about Batman and celebrate his birthday.
What would Batman's birthday party be like? You can bet the Joker would show up and mess it up. I want to see that Christmas special.
Yeah, probably be like with the whole Justice League, just having a Batman birthday party.
Yeah, it'd be funny. It's like, you know how Injustice has like the Joker killing Lois Lane to make Superman go crazy. Like the Injustice 3 multiple universes, like Joker interrupts Batman's birthday party to make him go insane and start killing people. Whatever, that's stupid. Okay, so yeah, Batman's birthday.
Yep.
Happy birthday, Batman.
Happy birthday.
I would get you something, but you have everything in that bloody utility belt.
Except for parents.
Come on, man.
Sorry. Anyway, our last news... Oh, actually, no. Okay. Another news story is that WandaVision won an Emmy for an original song called Agatha All Along. And I played that song for you, Oz. What did you think of that? Was that award-worthy songwriting?
As I was hearing it, I was looking around the room to find objects to kill myself with, okay? It was awful.
Okay, sure. It was great because it, incorporated... Just hear me out, okay? It was great because it incorporated, older-style television and made it, It played with the themes of WandaVision. Was it good enough for an award? No. I don't think so.
It's not even good enough to be nominated or even mentioned in public.
There is a TV show me and Kayla watch called Zoe's Playlist. And it's about this... It's very woke, Oz. You wouldn't like it.
Sounds woke, but then again, you have a Twitter account, you watch ABC, so I'm used to it by now.
But it's about this girl, and her superpower is that people sing pop songs to her, and that's how she knows their inner thoughts and feelings.
Okay.
Okay, and so
Wait, their inner thoughts and feelings or her own?
Theirs. So they'll have a problem in their life and they'll sing a song and then she has to help them figure that out without actually telling them.
The superpower that I use if I want to do something like that is called empathy. I look at something.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah. It starts her.
That's the thing. Millennials don't have empathy.
Yeah, and that's why
they need it.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's kind of the whole show setup of Anyways, even though all those songs in Zoe's playlist have been written by pop stars and they're already it's not original. The choreography and the performances of those songs are way better than Agatha.
Yeah.
Ever was. And I'm I know Disney hardly gets any awards, but they have all their money, so why do they need awards anyways?
Yeah. They can buy the bloody trophies if they want to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the reason why it was Emmys was just because they own the Emmys.
Yeah.
So
Bob Iger sitting in his office. Oh, we got an Emmy, sir. What the hell's an Emmy?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
They just want to get Disney's attention. That's all.
yeah, exactly. So it's news, but it's not really news because who cares?
Yeah. Seriously. The girl who plays Agatha.
Mm.
I get a confused boner when I look at that lady. Because she's like a bit of a MILF, but like she's walking a very tight rope between attractiveness and being weird. You know what I mean?
I just like how sometimes the therapy session for Oz to be like, this actress, should I be attracted to her or is that not okay?
Yeah, comments down below. Help me out here.
Okay, going on
Help
to
steer my, the correct path.
final story is that Jessica Rabbit is changing.
What's her pronouns now?
Transitioning. No, so there's a ride at Disney World and...
They made Jessica Rabbit a ride at Disney World? Sign me up.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, it'll be an awkward stand in line, but I'll do it.
No.
Do they clean her afterwards?
Oz! We're gonna have to cut all this now.
No, this is staying. So the Jessica Rabbit ride at Disney World.
Yeah, there's a part where she's put in a trunk from this like goon dude, whatever, and they've taken her out, and they're going to change her up and make her a more proactive member of the story and be, a detective herself and not just be a damsel in distress.
But what could be, a more essential part of the story than the living female MacGuffin character, The character that MacGuffin means, like, you know what MacGuffin is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, just making sure. Just making sure that you didn't think I was saying something sexist or racist or misogynistic like I usually do.
Big Five, we call them.
The Big Five. High five. So...
I would have high-fived you too.
Varys is around, and that's not Varys safe. So the Jessica Rabbit ride, she was in the trunk of the car. I'm trying to work this back away into my sexual innuendo I was making before. But the trunk of the car still fits, doesn't it? Like,
anyways, and along with that, actually, I read some articles and some changes that people want made to Disney rides.
Oh.
One of them is Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yep.
They want to change some of the women pirates because they're being, I will quote...
Sexist. Misogynistic.
So the Pirates of the Caribbean ride changes because of concerns female characters are being manhandled.
In what way?
Don't know. I have been on the ride, but it's an old ride too. Like one of the first rides that like Disneyland even had, Disney World. Like it's like a staple to going there.
Yeah. Yeah, they made a movie about it, didn't they?
Yeah, yeah. And so they want to change some of the older stuff into Jack Sparrow's like story instead and change things up a bit.
But wasn't Elizabeth Swann like the main character of those movies? Keira Knightley. Beautiful lady. Just gonna put that out there. She's very... I'm quite attracted to her, okay? Can't do Trump right there. Anyway, but manhandled, like if you're a pirate and you're in a fight with a female pirate...
Also, it's like a kid's ride as well.
Yeah.
They're not gonna have anything too overtly like bad, are they? Like
bad in what way?
Like sexual. They're not gonna have like really like for the 1960s.
Bro, if they've got a ride of Jessica Rabbit and they're taking it out of Disneyland because of overuse.
Oh my gosh, shut up. But yeah, so there's that, and as well on I think Splash Mountain, they want to change one of the characters, one of the frogs, because he's from Song of the South, which is a very racist classic Disney movie.
That's the thing, everyone's like trying to get Disney to change. Like, come on, historically incredibly racist media company. Change for us a bit more. You haven't gone too far yet,
Yeah, and I mean, I told this to Oz early on, but it's like, with these rides, they are part of history. They hold, previous... So it's better to have, I feel like, either make something completely new, okay? Just get rid of it, erase the history, in not in the sense of, like, we forget about it, but you make way for new things.
Yeah.
Okay, especially on land, you got a certain amount of land that you can have. If you want to have new stuff, then like make new stuff. But I feel like in some of these instances, you should probably keep some of those things and refurbish them, and instead of, you know, erasing it from the history, explain, okay, here's the context, here's why it's not good to do these certain things.
Yeah.
Instead of just completely forgetting about it and then people making the same mistakes in the future, it's better to talk about it more and be like, okay, why was this a bad decision to have? Like,
yeah.
And as well, with like the frog, kids aren't gonna, like, it's so old and it's not on any streaming services, you can't buy it on video. Kids are gonna see this and they're not gonna have any reference or understand at all what the frog is from.
I disagree, though.
Yeah?
Have you heard of the Streisand effect?
Mm-hmm.
So, for anyone who doesn't know, that's obviously over the age of 50, hasn't heard of this. The Streisand effect is named after Barbara Streisand, where she sued a, was it like a travel company?
Yep.
Who put a photo of her home on the internet, and that caused everyone to know about it and obviously see the photo. The Streisand effect. You want something to be removed and unseen, and that creates it being seen, right? If people on the internet, I'm not going to say which particular site or which community, find out that there's a racist frog at Disneyland, they're going to be very interested in it. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Pepe the frog. So, here's a solution, though. What if they open up like a little like museum of like all the racist stuff that Disney did and put it all in there?
Yeah. Just have a museum, and not even racist stuff, just old stuff. So it's a mixture of like,
well,
you know, the history of Disney.
Yeah. What if they put all the racist stuff into one ride?
Be one based ride, wouldn't it, Oz?
That is so racist.
That's you got. Like, you...
yeah.
Yeah, I just think in some regards, change is good. Okay, you can redo things. You need to make way for new stuff to come in. Okay.
I don't know, man. The millennials keep saying that, but the world keeps getting worse.
Yeah, but like at the same time, there needs to be a good balance between changing things up
and keeping things the same.
Keeping things the same and learning from mistakes in the past.
Oh. We don't do that, okay? Humans don't learn from things in the past. Humans don't, because, do you know why?
Why?
Because humans don't know what happened in the past. Because people just want to see what is going to happen in the future. But here's the thing.
You look to the past, you'll see what happens in the future.
Exactly.
Oz, do you have any good news for us? Any good vibes?
Oh, yes. Every single day we get closer to the end.
That's a little meme for us.
Oh, a little meme?
Yeah, a little meme.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I forgot to say.
Because we thought of this new segment we can add. Because sometimes news can be very disheartening and depressing.
Yeah, Norm McDonald died.
You know, we need... This is entertainment as well. We're not... We're doing this to entertain you. And so you don't feel depressed at the end of each episode. We want to bring in a bit of goodness for you.
What we found... bloody ads. We found something called a duck playing the drums. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
This is the greatest thing ever. Wait, let me get some brightness. Not quite my tempo, but very good work, Mr. Duck.
Be like Mr. Duck. Just play your drum.
Yep. Drum of peace. Prosperity. If it was a goose, I don't like geese. You know?
Yeah, I know. I've had some experiences with them too.
Really? What happened?
Oh, you know, you just walk in the park and then you hear whatever geese sound makes. I don't... Yeah, you know.
You've heard them before?
Yeah. And
would you like to produce the geese sound for us?
I'm good. It'll bring back... But yeah, then you run.
Yeah.
You run because...
Yeah. You run because it's chasing. Yeah.
Like, Untitled Goose Game is not far from the truth with ways in which geese, like, terrify people.
Yeah.
And torment them.
I hate it when the goose gets loose, man. You got to chain those things up. Geese are assholes. Ducks are where it's at. Yeah. Anyway. So that's the good news.
That's
playing the drums. Wait, do you want to see one? We'll put this in the video. I love this one. I think you'll like this too. It's just like heartwarming, good, wholesome stuff. Check this out.
That's what we need in the world right now. I love animals. Animals are so good.
I love animals too.
They just brighten your day.
Yeah.
Just the innocence. No politics, no sides. They just want to...
German Shepherds have never mind. Well, pit bulls are political now. Despite being a small percentage of the dog population. Oh my gosh.
Is that all the news for today, Oz? Is that everything?
Don't worry, guys, okay? It's not because they're pit bulls. It's because of economic factors that pit bulls are like that, okay? Do you want to disavow?
Is Oz going to... Oh, not Oz. Sorry. Is Shad coming... Like, he's going to be here next week?
Shad's going to be back on the 29th.
Let me just make sure, guys, that that'll be in time for us to do it. No, he won't be.
I'm sure we'll do a interview with Shadiversity.
Yeah. We'll probably do one more game... No, not game nights. One more... We'll do one more... Let me just... You can cut just all my ground.
Yeah, fine.
We'll do one more nightly news without Shad, just with us two. But then after that, hopefully he'll be back.
Hopefully.
In, his seat, reclining, chilling, just telling us how it is.
Yeah.
Cause...
And telling us that we did it wrong and to do it again.
Yeah.
And then we do that. He's like, oh, wait, one more thing. We render it. He's like, wait. Another thing.
We haven't had that, though, in ages.
We haven't, yeah, that's true. And Shad, please don't make me remove all of the awful jokes I told in this video. He said last time I was like, approached the line so many times. New high score.
I'm sorry you had to watch through this, but I'm trying. It's just...
Cannot stop me.
You didn't come with a manual, okay? You didn't give me any instructions.
I'm stronger. I'm Batman. It's college.
Anyways, everyone, thank you so much for watching. This has been Nightly News. We are the Game Knights.
I'm Oz.
I'm Nathan.